Blackout 650 Gaming here, and welcome to Homebrew. There's a subtitle to it, but I don't remember what it is. So this is basically a building game, sort of. You can, you make things. You can make car, plane, boat, stuff like that. So we're gonna take a quick look at it. So it starts when you're going into build mode, at least you can. It's got this great feature where it just picks a random ass name. Kite. Well, twisted. All right. I'm not good at making things that fly. Oh, why am I here? Whatever, it'll work. So you don't usually start here. You usually start in a little hangar, but whatever. But yeah, so you start with, well, nothing. So we're gonna go in here. Okay. Oh, wait, they've got frames now. That's new. Okay. Well, I'm not going to use a frame. I'm just going to do it myself. I like to use these. So you start with just this little green box up there, and then make sure on one, go ahead, clip to the ground, click an end, shove that on there. So there you go. But yeah, we're going to start off by just creating a real simple vehicular, and then I should have some workshop cars. I might not, actually, I don't know. And then we can take a look at what people who actually know what the hell they're doing can do. Alright, so we got that sort of thing. This is going to be really small, actually. I guess I'm putting that there. Alright. I tend to accidentally hit E a bunch, because when you press E, it spawns these in, but I do actually need these. So yeah, we're going to start with the basic frame. Really simple. Just going to make a simple car. We'll kind of drive around a little bit so I can kind of show what all it does. Yeah, I don't remember what the rest of this game is called. It's Homebrew, Patent Unknown. I don't know if you can see that or not. And tab opens that as well. All right. So we've got a good frame sort of thing going. We'll add a notch onto that, 110 centimeters. And, slightly longer or wider on the back. All right. Let's go ahead and grab wheel hub. We'll just flop that onto the end. Don't worry about how weirdly it's facing, or defying gravity. Alright, so you might notice that this isn't something with Doom. I'm out of things. We didn't have anything else to upload on. Well, actually, I've got another thing to upload, but I have to edit that, and I don't really want to do that right now, so, But yeah, since Outlast is over, I figured. Well, I didn't figure, I just had no choice. I pretty much had to do things. There's a little tip. Homebrew lets you bind any controller you want. Okay. Anyway, so let's see. Which way is forward? That way is forward. So do nothing with those wheels. We want to take this wheel. So if you hold control, it lets you... If you hold shift, let's just select another one. Make those both left wheels. Alright. You can also select a vast area of things. Alright, so we got a real basic car shape. I don't know why I'm going like super quick or anything. I don't really need to. Let's go ahead. We're going to put a B6 engine on it because, it's a Porsche. We're going to make a Porsche. And actually, before I do that, I need this again. So I like to use the curved ones because you can do all sorts of crap with them. So we can just shove that on there. Like that. And then you can do that. And you can adjust these. If you use Adobe Premiere, you'll be relatively familiar with those. If you work with the, I don't know, the bendy thing, there goes the Xbox turning off, to make lines more fluid. I'm sure there's other cases of it. Oh, hey, what do you know? Yeah, if you just sort of drag it, it tends to do weird things in the other dimensions. Axes, I guess? I don't know, let's see. So how is this engine attached? Where are the things? So if you drag it, click, hold, and drag. That sounds weird. I don't know why. It'll let you flop it around. Okay, that's mildly upside down. So that's up kind of really high. I mean, yeah, no. So we're going to bring that down a bunch. Alright, oh, guess I'm going to put that there too. So we need a fuel tank. So you actually need, like, everything to make the engine work. So we're going to throw a fuel tank right down there. Why not right? So we can make it a bigger fuel tank. And that will, of course, affect the weight distribution. We need a bucket seat. We'll go with that notch. And then attach that to there. Sweet. It's fairly centered. All of the weight is on the back, but whatever. So we also need a battery. And we'll need a transmission. So let's make things all sorts of jank. And we're going to put the transmission on the front of the car and backwards. Actually, no, we're going to put it right here, so it won't be backwards. Actually, technically that is backwards because the engine's back there. It doesn't matter. I'm going to put another one down. Cool. I end up hitting E a lot of times. Right, we need a 12 volt battery. Okay, perfect. Try that again with less stupid. Oh, okay. That'll work. Has it been making sounds the entire time? Alright, don't think you need that. No, you don't. You don't need the electric switch. If you want to do headlights, though, you do. We need a toggle box. Might need a couple toggle boxes, I don't remember. It's been a little bit, so we're going to shove that on there. So that was your basic car, right? Yeah, you got a car and it exists. We're going to make this rear wheel drive, so we go to 3 and we're going to select the back 2. And we're going to make these bigger. So wheel width, we're going to do 1.5. Sweet. And we can also adjust the forward and sideways friction. So we're going to up that to 3, and this go 7, I guess. We'll leave that at 5,000 for the brake pressure. Select these two, and this will be 5,500. Brake force, whatever. Whatever. If you hit F4, it cleans up anything that's not attached to anything. I think we're pretty well good there, so we're going to hit F3. I didn't actually need to hit F3, but it'll work. We need tuner, which is F2. So you do F3 and F2. Now you get this weird-ass menu. So there's the seat. Here's the transmission. Here's a toggle box. Here's a battery. That's irrelevant. It's the steering wheel. So you can make that turn with the steering, but we won't bother with that. There's the engine, and here's a wheel hub. Now I always like to lay these out in how they just appear. So we got all that there. Of course, since everything starts dead center, you know, doesn't always work right. So we'll put that there and that there. We can bring this up. We got the engine here and the fuel tank down here. Then the toggle box. Put that there, I guess. Actually, it'll be better over here. We got the wheel hubs, which we can kind of bring in a little bit closer. Cool. And then we'll just move that there, I guess. So we'll go ahead and zoom in. There we go. Guess you can bind a button to view. Interesting. So what do we want to do first? We're going to take the power out from the battery and go to electric in, and then electric out will go back into the battery. That's the alternator creating electricity to keep, well, it doesn't really do anything when the engine's running, but in the world of realness, as far as I know, when your engine is turned off and you're listening to the radio, you're using the battery, but when it's running off the alternator. Anyway, what else? So we got the drive shaft. We'll take that to the transmission, which is way up here. Drive shaft goes to the drive shaft of the transmission's input. The output goes to each wheel. This used to be slightly more complicated and honestly remarkably annoying. They've since kind of made it a bit better. Get the steering on those. So we got brakes, do that. So you just click on these and you drag a line. There you go. So no drive shafts up there and no steering back there. Pretty simple. So now we need toggle. It's going to be activate, which toggles the toggle. And then this goes to the engine and does that. And then throttle from the bucket seat goes to throttle. And, oh, we need fuel in the engine. And that should be everything. Then you've also got an RPM output, so you can actually make a tachometer. And if you don't know, a tachometer tells you how fast your engine is spinning. So we'll go ahead and hit F2 or F3 to unlock the camera. And then we'll be trapped in this menu forever. Or we can just hit that X, I guess. But yeah, F3 makes it so that you can't move, so you can kind of test this out a bit better. Oh, jeez. There used to be a way of toggling testing, but I don't remember what it is anymore. Oh, don't do F4, F3. There we go. So... Wait, what's the button to toggle? What is anything? It is X, right. So camera's locked, hit X, starts up. Oh, you know what? You have to set gears, don't you? Don't ya? I think you might. Let's see. Yeah, you do. Shift left control, that'll work. Do you really have to? I thought that it was an automatic. I guess not. Alright. I'm fine with that. Gear up, gear down. Right there. Gear down. Okay. So we can try that again. X. Shift. Oh. Hi, Sticky Keys. How are you? Always a pleasure, Sticky Keys. Well, anyway, so there's, that's basically it. But why don't we go ahead and we'll throw in a few extra things. So the CCTV, that's new. Pixel display is relatively new. So we're going to need a number display. We'll actually get to that later because I need a speedometer as well. So I'll need, that'll work. Then a speedometer. Alright, and then we can go to this. Okay. So we're gonna put this here. Bring another one, and we'll have this one over. Here, we'll have them come off of the, well, sort of the axles. Okay, then there. So let's see. Gonna be about here. Roughly, bring that over here, and up, and oop, over, and up, and bring it in. Alright, so we got 80, 70, 121. So that's 80, 70. I don't think that's right. It's so not right. Hold on. Okay, 80 is over in this direction then. Which is there. Yeah, okay. And this one is the 121. 1, 2, 1. And then this one. That's 70. So is that right? Yeah, that's right. It doesn't. That's probably because I didn't have the camera actually centered correctly, but whatever. Let's actually bring these in, or out, I guess. Oh, geez. Okay, sure. This is still early access and has been for a very long time, but it's pretty good. There have been a huge amount of change. What the fuck? There's been a huge amount of changes over the time, as with pretty much any game in existence, really. We'll chuck that right on there, I guess. Okay, and F3, F2. So now we've got... Here's a speedometer and each number display. So that's left side, that's right side. Speedometer is back here, not that it matters. So the speed will go to the right. And then we got... engine RPM. To that. There you go. Pretty simple. And then this one is, that's RPM, so we're gonna make this say RPM. PRM, perfect RPM. Okay, and then this one will be So we're going to set the speedometer to miles per hour. You can do kilometers, miles, meters per second, and knots. Kilometers per hour, miles per hour. Knots is for planes, if you don't know. Planes and boats, actually. So that'll be miles per hour. So we're going to want this guy, and it's going to be MPH. Okay, cool. There you go. The RPM is probably going to get cut off, but it's fine. Oop. Okay, so deselect that. Oh, goody. Don't care anymore. It's cool. I'm done with that now. I guess go to that instead. Oh, it's this. Yeah, I'm not a pro at this game, but, you know, I know some things. So we can start it up again, and we got the engine RPM there. So it idles at 652. Then we give it a floor. We're line at 7,000. Hi, Sticky Keys. So there you go. And that's, you know, that's your basic car. So we can go ahead, we're gonna save project as the twisted swave, apparently. That's what I'm saying. I guess I'm overwriting something. I guess it probably autosaves. Blah, 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 blah. Does this, okay, that exits builder. And now we're in the world. Wow. Alright, see if I can remember how to do this. 3 is teleporter, 2 makes the game struggle. Right click opens this menu. Yeah, we've got a few things to mess with in here. Some of these, I think, might come with the game. Probably. I don't know. Well, anyway, so let's go ahead. We're going to spawn in the twisted. Boop. Yep. Cool. Now I've got a car. And you can do some pretty good jumping. You've got double jump. Can't go to the outside view, but you know, you got a basic idea of what you look like. You're going. And you can set the steering to be smooth as well, so it's not so, you know, sudden. And I believe you can also change how quick it is. So let's see. We get large quantities of wheel spin immediately. And now we're off-road too. Oh well. I don't know actually how to leave this place, although maybe I don't want to leave this place. So the brakes are really actually too strong and they just lock up immediately, but you know, whatever. It's whatever. So this engine seems to have a rather violent torque curve. Or power curve in general, actually. So up to 55 miles per hour. Shift up. Let's try and keep from spinning out. So I do believe there are some actual aerodynamics to the game. Oh, shit. So, since I don't have any extra downforce, yeah, it should get really difficult to handle. And you can also set a button, or a screen up. Oh, not that. How do I leave? Oh, how do I get out? Escape. Okay. You can set a button, or, damn it, you can set up a panel to show you what gear you're in. So let's go ahead, we'll spawn in something better. So, I don't know, this thing, I guess. I think this is made by the people who make the game. And this is taking a look at their frame. How many wheels? What the hell? Okay, it's got 4 engines. 6, 8. Freaking 8 wheels. Probably 6, 7, 8. Yeah, okay, I did do math correctly. I'm just dumb. Get in. So it shows you your gear. 0 is actually first gear, but you know. Can I change? Okay, I can't change view. Oh, all of the wheels steer. Okay. Jeez. So that's, what, technically a V... What are those, 6? Oh, Jesus. Does this not go in water or something? Why does it got flaps on the front? This is a V24, by the way. It definitely didn't take me that long to figure out the math on that. To be fair, I was only kind of half thinking about it. Wait, why is it always in 0? 0th gear. Oh, E and Q. Hey, I tried setting it to E and Q before and it didn't work. Well, let me do that. I think. And also the gear screen does not work. So that's interesting. 180 kilometers. Almost 190. There it is, 190. I'm not doing this correctly. Oh, you know what? That wall is glass. It's not, like a hole. Alright, cool. So, 190, 200, 204. Oh dear. Well, we hit 204 kilometers per hour. Hey Google, what's 204 kilometers per hour in miles per hour?
240 kilometers per hour equal 149.129 miles per hour.
So there you go, 149 miles per hour. And then I crashed. But anyway, I think that's where we're going to end this video. I'm quite fond of this game. It's pretty good. I don't remember how much it costs or really anything about the game at this point. But I've had it for a very long time. So yeah. If you enjoyed this video though, go ahead and leave a like. If you didn't, don't leave a like. And I'll see you in the next video.